This isn't a podcast about next yoga pose, breathing technique, or a wellness tip. This is a real conversation with the people behind the practice, yoga teachers who are creating meaningful impact in the lives of their students. Today, we will explore their journey, their transformation, their philosophy, and the impact they are creating to the society. Namaste, Leena. How are you?
Hello, Tarsin. Namaste. I'm fine.
All right. Leena, for people who may be meeting you for the first time in this podcast, they would want to know about your yoga journey, who you are, and also among all the modalities that you have been exploring, like, sound healing, theta healing, womb healing, emotional freedom, neuroscience, transactional analysis, cool counselor, and much more. Which path, like, what led you to the yoga therapy among all these healing specifically as your profession?
Yes. Hello. Yes. When I'm speaking about my journey, actually, my personal journey is the best catalyst why I chose yoga. Okay. And something happened in my life which transformed me from my professional job as a school teacher. Basically, I'm a physics teacher. And then
Wow.
I shifted my full career to this holistic healing and yoga. And of course, Suja teacher is the one who inspired me to continue with my yoga. And definitely it helped me to improve my health. I before I mentioned about the health issue which happened to me. And then uh, even though it came as a blessing in disguise, I don't prefer to anyone to have the disease or anything to make a change in their life. But definitely yoga and all the holistic modalities which applied on myself and changed my entire, not only the physical body, but whatever thing I was carrying from my childhood. Okay. So it made a great impact on myself. The transformation of myself is my story behind why I chose yoga.
Wow.
Okay. And for me, yoga is not just teaching the postures or asanas.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it is the relationship with myself. So for me, yoga is the relationship with myself, my thoughts, my feelings, and my emotions. So I feel like when someone is continuing or pursuing yoga as a lifestyle, so everything comes on place.
Exactly.
So that is the reason I chose yoga along with all the other modalities. Of course, I know the importance of other healing modalities as well.
True.
But as yoga is the base, and all the others are branches, no? So we can implement.
That is beautifully put, that the other healing modalities are branches. And then the way you explained how the yoga teaching has become your main profession is shown clearly that how connected you are with yoga.
Yes,
Right.
and since I experienced so much of transformation as a woman in in taking my power as my feminine power, before I was so suppressed. Like definitely I was a people pleaser before long time. Okay, like 12 years back, if you see me, I was not such a person. Mostly I was there for everyone, and but never for myself.
All right. So yoga helped me to
Of course,
filter.
filter everything,
Yeah.
and it helped me to overcome my fears and my need to. It also helped me to overcome my need to please others.
Yeah, that's nice. Now coming back to your teaching,
Mhm.
what transformation or what outcomes do you offer to the students that come to you, or people who are watching you would want to know that
Mm.
what results do you give to them?
Yes, as before I mentioned, since this is the journey which I went through, especially as a woman, so I always like I'm feeling so content and joyful when a woman is telling me that um, my periods problems, or sometimes women used to tell me that I am now done with all these scary parts of my periods, or like I'm.
People who are watching you would want to know what transformation or outcome you are able to offer them through your yoga teaching.
Yes, I work with women and heal their journey through yoga and other emotional wellness, especially holistic healings also. And so, uh, my passion is not just to teach them any posture or anything. Of course, that is also a part of this journey. But the joy of my sessions or the outcome is when a woman comes to me and tell me that she is no more scared about her periods.
Wow.
Okay. And sometimes I get review from women, especially one woman, and she was supposed to start her medication for PCOD. So she just came to me and she got to know through her friends or someone, and then she came to me, and after 1 month she gave me a report of her scanning and showing that without any medication, that it is not a serious issue to start with medication.
That's
So
wonderful
yeah,
journey.
such outcomes are making me on my like fullest passion or potential, I can say. So that is why I'm so much focused in doing what my passion, especially to the woman who needs my support. You know, I want to see the transformation in them.
So basically, so women who are looking for hormonal health, with better periods, better, menstrual cycle, fertility, they can come to you and learn some
Yes.
yoga teaching techniques from you.
Yes, definitely. And I through the journey, what I got to know about the PCOD and everything. Okay, so there is some connection between their beliefs also,
Correct.
their belief system, and how they are feeling the worthiness as a woman. So when we are applying the knowledge along with what yoga is also providing us, and all the healing modalities to connect with their emotions and all the beliefs, whatever is not serving them, to explore their life in the fullest potential as a powerful woman.
Wow.
So I feel so expanded when I'm sitting in front of my clients, and especially becoming a listener and understanding their physique and their life journey also. So that makes me more uh, comfortable and more passionate.
Satisfied.
Yeah, yes, I feel so joyful
Yeah,
to work with such women.
wonderful. And also, we would want to know that how has been your journey as a yoga professional in UAE, this country, how this country supported you as a yoga professional?
That's a great question, because I started everything from scratch here in this beautiful country only. So, whatever I got to know more, or my journey pursued in this direction, is definitely because of the support of this country and all the colleagues, and everyone supported. No, so that is the real backup what
Yeah.
I am getting. So I feel so confident to tell myself as a yoga instructor or a yoga facilitator.
Yeah, when you don't see much of competition and more of collaboration in this country, that is really beautiful. And how the government also
Of course,
supporting to yoga, towards yoga, towards the wellness, which is commendable, isn't it?
yes, definitely. And since this is a country where multiple nationalities are existing, no,
Correct.
so we feel so happy and
Welcome.
welcomed.
Yeah,
Of course.
nice. And which is leading to my next question, Lena. How important is it for yoga teachers to have clarity about who they serve and what impact they are creating, what difference they are making through their yoga teaching? And should they know what they are best at? Because even yoga teaching have a lot of modalities and
Of course,
verticals.
yeah.
So do you think that the teacher should know what they are best at, what their unique selling point is according to you?
Yes, definitely. And, when I started my yoga journey, or as a facilitator or as an instructor, of course, we got opportunities to work with people of all age and gender, like without any gender difference. But what I felt more in is the improvement, or more joy I found is when I am working with women.
Correct.
So I feel that is my niche. So
Yeah.
that makes me more content and satisfied.
Yeah.
And in order to improve that, I always put effort in the sense like to upgrade my knowledge. And of course, I'm incorporating or inculcating all the modalities along with yoga, how much ever I
Yeah.
can.
True.
Okay, so to help a woman. So that makes me more satisfied.
Yeah, and even for the audience, it's easy for them to reach you because they know that you have a clarity in your head that whom you want to cater to, isn't it?
Yes, that's great.
All right. And Lena, what advice would you give to a yoga teacher who wants to grow their impact without compromising authenticity?
Yes.
Because when we want to grow as a, in career, we all want to make money as well.
Of
Yeah.
course.
So without losing that feeling of just want to make money and want to heal people. There is a fine line between
Of
these
course.
two.
Mhm.
So what advice do you give to the yoga teachers to not get into the confusion between these two?
Yeah. So, being a yoga facilitator, initially, we all being an Indian, first, let me just start with that. Being an Indian, and in such cases like yoga or holistic healing, before I had a belief that I should not take money. Okay.
True.
So, even though my inner sense or like living in here, definitely each one of us requires money as well. And since I am learning in different modalities, different courses, and I'm upgrading myself, so that also requires money. Okay. So I should not feel that exhausted. So
Burnout.
yeah, burnout. True. So I started to identify it is not a true self is giving this. No.
Yeah.
So when I identified that, when I think authentically, I feel like I should feel energy balanced. No.
Yeah.
The
There is an
exchange,
energy
yeah,
exchange.
energy exchange should be there. So that balance must be there. And being a yoga teacher, now I offer whatever I know, and with respect to the need of my client, and staying in my authenticity. Okay. Of course, I value their presence, and at the same time, I accept myself, and then only I can accept them. No?
True.
So when I am considering these all things, I feel like we can be more authentic than choosing perfectionism.
Yeah, we can, or we can be more authentic even after, making it as a profession, as a
Yeah.
commercial profession, right? Still, we can stay
Yes.
authentic.
Authentic.
And then my last question for you would be, what would be your one piece of advice to the next generation yoga teachers, uh, if they want to enter into this profession? What one piece of advice you would want to give them?
So since yoga, the relationship with myself for me. Okay. So I would recommend them to, of course, be updated. Okay. And keep learning. And at the same time, choose authenticity.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is something we can give to the society. Truly, that will benefit the society. And let yoga be their lifestyle.
Amazing. Great. Good to know about you, Lena, and thank you so much for your time. And before we wrap up, I would want you to tell to your audience how they can connect with you, how they can contact you and take your services as a yoga teacher.
Yes, thank you. And I'm a co-founder of a company called Inner Radiance.
Okay.
And there is one specific brand which is Ascension with Lena.
We're
That's
happy
it.
to connect with you.
Thank you.
And hope you have a great yoga teaching journey ahead.
Thank you so much.
At EKA, we believe when teachers are empowered, the students are empowered along. And when the teachers grow with clarity, professionalism, and purpose, the entire yoga ecosystem becomes stronger. We look forward to bringing more such conversations from inspiring yoga teachers across the world.